Hey everyone, welcome to the Royce Reports. I am your host, Royce, and today we're going to be talking about this PlayStation Showcase and all the things that went wrong with this showcase specifically, and how Xbox can actually use this to their advantage. So, let's talk about it. All right, I don't know if you guys seen the PlayStation Showcase, but if you haven't, it was kind of mediocre, right? It was just okay. There was a couple of main things I kind of want to go over and discuss it. So I broke it down into the three major reasons as to why I think the PlayStation Showcase just was not it. All right, so we're going to go off this right off the bat, and we're going to talk about number one, which is Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan comes out there and he's like, hello, PlayStation Nation, I'm Jim Ryan, and I'm all about service games. And he just was so boring. This is not how you sell people a PlayStation. This does not give me any want or desire to get into the PlayStation ecosystem. If you have the guy that's trying to sell it, just sounds so monotone. He has no expression, right? I can tell you right now that Jim Ryan is no Phil Spencer, is no Sarah Bond, and is no Todd Howard. Those people, they sell video games. They feel like they're passionate about what they do. And not only that, but they also are able to give off so much joy for what they're doing and how much fun they have and how excited they are to be there and to show you those games. Where Jim Ryan, it just seems like someone grabbed him and was like, yo, you're getting on that stage and you're going to say some lines that we're going to feed to you. And you can tell he's reading a prompter here. And then you're going to leave, right? Like we need someone to be the face of PlayStation. And because you are the CEO of that, there you go. You're the dude. And this guy, do not send him to any acting school because he will not pass. He is very bad. It is just so monotone, so dry. There is none whatsoever, any sort of oomph coming from this guy, and it shows. And it is really just depressing to watch him talk about video games as if it's like numbers, it's like a number game. All right. Two, this is the biggest part of the reason why I think this showcase really didn't pan out the way a lot of people were hoping it to be, because a lot of people went into the show expecting one thing and one thing only: games, right? And did we get that? Yes, but also no. And the reason why I say that is because was there anything that is the most important thing for a game showcase, which was gameplay? No, there was no gameplay going on. There was nothing going on here. It was all CGI trailers for a bunch of games that we don't know anything about. And what's also crazy to add into just the CGI shitfest is also the fact that they had no release dates. None of the games at this event had release dates. None. Not even Final Fantasy 16 had a release date. And we already know the release date for this game, and yet there was no release date on that trailer, which is like, was that a requirement? Not, they said, hey, whatever you do, don't put any release dates on anything. No matter what it is, take it out. No release dates. We want to keep them on the edge of their seats, right? This is not how you sell any of these games. Did they have some first-party platform games coming out here and showing off like Marathon? Yes, you did. Good on you, right? Cool, you got some first-party games coming out. But guess what? They were CGI. Now, we know what Marathon looks like because that's what Bungie worked on beforehand, but this is a renewed version of it, and we still don't have any clue which route they're going to take it. Is this going to be a single player? Is it going to be PvP? Is it going to be PvPvE? What is going on here? Well, thankfully they came out and announced that, hey, this is a PvP game, but we didn't see anything other than CGI trailers. Now, if this was an Xbox showcase, you know how upset people would have been because they didn't show any actual gameplay for anything. They would have been livid. People would have been saying Xbox is doomed. There's nothing going on here. And there is nothing like that being said about Sony, right? There's nothing like that online. People are actually saying that all they needed to do was just show off Spider-Man 2 and everything else is just a plus. And it's just kind of like, come on. That's like saying all Xbox has to do is just show Starfield and nothing. But we all know that's not the case here. PlayStation gamers have been waiting 2 years for a showcase, and this was the showcase that was getting super hyped about because of how long it's been. And not only that, but all of the leaked stuff that has been coming out from PlayStation. There was leaked documents and emails from Jim Ryan stating that we need to take the mind share of every gamer out there. We need to make sure that if there is a game out there that people automatically think PlayStation. Did I think that when I was finished watching this showcase? Not at all. I was like, wow, that was pretty lackluster. Now, I'm not going to continue to constantly put this show down because I will give it some praise, right? There were some games here that were shown off that I was excited about. I was excited about Alan Wake 2. I was excited about Dragon's Dogma. I was excited about Spider-Man 2. These are things I look at and I'm like, wow, those look really good. But the thing is about that is that they could have done that at any showing. This is a PlayStation showcase. Why are we seeing all these third-party games at the PlayStation showcase? Xbox even went and made a tweet of all the games that you'd be able to play on Xbox because that's how much of these games were third-party games. Am I upset? By no means am I upset. I'm actually ecstatic that as an Xbox gamer, I'm going to be able to experience Metal Gear Solid 3, Delta, whatever it is. The remake, the redo, whatever they're doing with Metal Gear Solid. I'm excited that as a gamer, I'll be able to experience that, right? Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm glad that's coming to Xbox. And Alan Wake 2, I'm glad that's coming over into Xbox as well, right? I'm super excited about these things. But the thing is that this is a showcase dedicated for a platform holder, Sony, to get people excited about the future of the PlayStation 5 because right now, at this moment, after Spider-Man 2 launches, there is nothing on the horizon that they are actually excited for. And that is super crazy to think about because this is the first time Sony has ever been in that position, which is wild. This is now you guys know what it feels like to be an Xbox gamer, right? But in all seriousness, that was a good showcase if it wasn't the fact that it was a PlayStation showcase, which is kind of weird, right? It's kind of a weird way of thinking about it, but that's how I feel. So shut up. All right. So a lot to unwrap there. But the third reason as to why I think this showcase wasn't it was because of exactly those reasons I was stating before, that this is a PlayStation showcase. If this was Xbox and Xbox had nothing going on for it other than third-party games, there would be hell to pay and you would see it all over the internet. It would be all over Twitter. It'd be all over IGN and the Games Radar and all these other gaming outlets. Everyone would go ballistic if Microsoft decided to do something like this at all, especially if they came off of 2 years of no showcases. This would have been catastrophic for Microsoft. But because it's Sony, everyone is giving them a pass. This thing is like fizzling. I could see it. I'm watching it as it's happening. The news died down around the fact that this game showcase wasn't it. No one is talking about this right now. They talked about it at the beginning of the show, after the show ended, and then for about a day, and then it just dropped. No one is talking about this. No one is talking about the fact that PlayStation just canned a whole entire studio. They have been reducing the amount of people in studios by firing and laying off. They have canceled Deviation's game, which was cost them $50 million to make at this point, and they just canceled it outright. All those people, just all their work gone. They are investing heavily in this games as a service muck, and they are continuing to gradually go down this steep slope that everyone thought Jim Ryan was going to take them, and that's exactly what is going on right now. They are losing their personality, who they are, and it's crazy watching this happen, and nobody is at arms about it. But if it was Xbox, it would have been game over a long time ago. So I think that there should be more smoke around this PlayStation showcase because it did not do well. And what's crazy about all this is that people are defending this. There's people coming out here and saying that, oh, the PlayStation showcase didn't do well because they're holding back. Holding back for what? What are you holding back for? There is nothing for you to go. You're going to go show it at the Summer Game Fest so you could have a trailer at the Summer Game Fest. That's what Xbox did with Halo, and everyone got upset about them for that because they held Halo for one of their showcases and then decided to show it at the Summer Game Fest. Like, what? Why? You're already there. You already have everyone there. There's no point in giving it to Keighley. If you already have a showcase, there is no point. And now we also just got word that Factions is being is slowing down production, and Naughty Dog came out saying, hey, don't worry, we're still working on it, but we're also working on another game. Is that how you announce stuff now? Is that okay? Is that what the industry wants? Okay, don't worry, guys. Yeah, that's coming whenever. We'll come when it comes, but we're working on something else too. Like, okay, show me Factions. Factions was supposed to launch with The Last of Us Part 2, and it didn't. And it's been, what, 2-3 years since then? And we still don't have no idea of what it's supposed to play like? Like, how is that not an issue? Is that not management issues? Don't you know, that's the thing that we hear from Xbox all the time, is that Xbox has management issues. Well, it appears to me that PlayStation has management issues because they're canning studios. They shut down Japan studios. They shut down Pixelopus, and they canned different projects. They're firing people. They even reset KOTOR Remake because they didn't like what they saw because it wasn't cinematic enough for them. Like, what's going on here, huh? And the games that they did showcase, we didn't get anything. No idea, no release date, nothing. We have the most thing that we got out of all of this was not Helldivers 2, but Fair Games. I believe it was Fair Games. Something like that. It looks like a Ubisoft game, right? Fair Games looks like a Ubisoft game. And it's just like, that's what you guys have been working on. But anyways, all this stuff, right? All this doom and gloom is actually good. It's good. And the reason why I say that it's good is because this is right now, it has the opportunity for Xbox to come in and kind of steal the word of mouth, to be able to be that vacuum in gaming, to suck in everyone's expectations and deliver a great showcase. And this is right now, Xbox needs this now more than ever, right? Xbox had a terrible 2022, 0 games launched. They did not have a good E3 last year. It was, none of their stuff met their expectations or the time of release. Redfall was an absolute dumpster fire. And the ABK deal is being prolonged because of the CMA, right? So a lot of negativity around the Xbox brand right now. But I think that if they use this and they use what PlayStation did, it's really just setting them up, right? It's giving them that alley-oop that they need so that way they can continue strongly. And they, for some reason, think that strong games don't sell consoles when they do. Right, I hope that they understand this. I hope that Starfield moves consoles. I know it's going to move units. I know that Avowed and Fable and Perfect Dark now maybe might not move units per se, but the combination of these things will sell consoles. And if they have a great showcase, showcasing everything that we know is supposed to be coming this year, teasing some stuff that's coming years away from now, and showing off some stuff that's coming in 2024, 2025, then I think we have a great show on hand here. And I will be making a video about every single different studio and what they're working on and what I think is going to be presented at E3. So if you want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But what do you guys think? Give me your honest opinion about this showcase. Did you think that the PlayStation showcase was bad? If you were asking me if it was a standalone showcase that was a third-party thing, I think that it would have been a good showcase. As a first-party PlayStation showcase, I think this had a lot to be desired here. So, do you guys agree with me or not? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification because I don't even know when I'm going live because I'm going through kind of a life change right now. I'm going to be moving soon. I'm going to be getting a new job or whatever. I'm looking for a new job actually. So there's a lot of changing going on here. So I'm not be making videos as often as I used to, which you probably have seen the past month because I have been job hunting. I have been looking for a job. So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. But anyways, you guys don't care about that stuff. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. And hopefully I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Remember, take it easy.